bothers you anymore.
Hello everyone, this is Immortal Gamer and welcome to MK Mobile. And guys, top diamond cards in MK Mobile is one of the most demanding topics on internet. So in today's video, I'll be talking about top 20 diamond cards according to my opinion. Alright, so without any further delay, let's get started and make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you found this informative. Alright guys, let's get started with number 20. The diamond card number 20 is MK11 Sub-Zero. You all know how good he is as a fighter, plus he is a very great support for all the MK11 teammates, and the back-to-back first bites from him are amazing. His SP1 has got bleed, whereas SP2 has got power drain, which is again very useful. And if you talk about him being a complete fighter, he is a very good fighter at all. So I like this player, and that is why he is out there at number 20 in my list of top 20 diamond cards. So yes guys, this was the number 20 diamond card, MK11 Sub-Zero. And now it's time to talk about the diamond card which comes at number 19. So at number 19 we have got MK11 Noob Saibot. I know there can be so much controversy and discussion in the comments, but I keep him at number 19 because he hasn't got anything. Yes, he is a good fighter. He can be a little bit of good support for Netherlands teammates and sometimes an MK11 teammates, but he hasn't got anything else than death mark on his special attacks. So yeah, he can't be that much useful at Fusion Zero for any kind of beginner player. All right. So that is why he is at number 19. But yeah, he is a very good player. He is a very good character card. He fights really cool, and also his tag in attack has got some huge amount of damage. So I will keep him in my top 20 list. There you go. He fights really well. It's very cool to fight with him. But for now, we have got another better Noob Saibot. Darkest Night Noob Saibot, but his passive is good. He counter attacks with the shadow whenever he can block a special attack from the opponent. So yeah, it's fine. Alright, so this was MK11 Noob Saibot diamond card at number 19. So if we talk about the diamond card who comes at number 18, so that card is the Joker. Ace of Knaves, the Joker, one of the best diamond cards in the game. Sometimes he cannot be a very good fighter, but his card tricks are incredible, and if you ever faced him as a boss, you will realize that how annoying he is and how destroying he is. So yeah, if you have got some OP gears and all the kind of stuffs, he will be very helpful. But let me tell you one thing, but once you max out all the diamond cards, you don't really care about the Joker. So that is why he is at number 18. Alright, you play other cards. Alright, but if you take a look at his gameplay, he can be a little bit messy character who can mess up at any point of time during the fight, during the battle. But the insane power generation with the help of his cards is incredible. Also, the other two cards disables the equipments of opponent and the special attacks along with applying some kind of poison. Alright, so that is incredible. Joker is amazing character and can be really, really helpful during any kind of fight, any kind of battle, even against the bosses. And if you max him out, he is even more crazy, and that insane power generation can never be matched by any character without using any equipment. So yep, he is very crazy. So he belongs to number 18 in my top 20 list. And now it's time to talk about the character which comes at number 17. At number 17 we have got Black Dragon Aaron Black. He is very cool character guys, and his passive is good. He is one of the most annoying opponents, man. He can be a really good support for your teammate. Anytime the opponent will tag in, he will give you covering fire. and each time he will tag out will give a covering fire to himself. He may apply the stun with some percent of chances, you know, but that is seriously very annoying. His SP1 is sometimes grapple whenever you achieve 90% plus on mini game of his SP1, and that also applies cripple. Alright, so I consider him better character. He's a good fighter, and once you max him out, he can be a destroyer. There you go at his gameplay, and he's a good fighter. I would say he doesn't mess up very often, and you don't need to worry about if even if the opponent is blocking your special attack. Just achieve 90% plus on his SP1 and boom, you can simply destroy your opponent. So I really like him. You know what, some once you max out all the characters or most of the diamond cards in your team, you are always looking for a character who is very much fun to play. So he can be one of those character cards, so that is why he belongs to number 70 in my top 20 list. And it's time to talk about the character which comes at number 16. Well, at number 16 we have got classic movie Johnny Cage. My god, this character is incredible, and he has been proved one of the fastest boss killers in the game. So that is why he belongs to there, number 16. He's a very good fighter. His SP1 is incredible, got huge amount of damage at Fusion X, and his passive isn't that much great, can be a little bit helpful in normal battles where you can apply fire and bleed dots. But yeah, his final, his final ability, that special move, final one, which doesn't apply any dot, just do some huge amount of damage, can be a good thing against, even against the bosses. So yeah, that is why I consider him very good character, very good fighter, and can be helpful under any kind of battles. And he seems slow, but he is not actually slow. When you play him so many times, you will realize that he has been designed like that. So yep, he is fine, and I really like this character and keep him at number 16 in my top 20 diamonds list. He deserves to be there, seriously guys. Alright, so it was number 16, and now it's time to talk about the diamond character which comes at number 15. And at number 15 we have got MK11 Raiden. Those who play him realize that how good he is. His SP2, my god, is incredible, especially if you have got the Team Soak or Hurricane with MK11 Fujin, my god. And his passive isn't that great, just power drain immunity to all the MK11 teammates with a 50% chance to apply stun on combo. But SP2 is incredible, that power generation boost with a prankster's banger or rusty chainsaw kind of gears, which gives you 50% reduced power cost on SP2. It can be incredible. You can chain his SP2 as many times as you want. Just 1-2 hits again SP2, 1-2 hits again SP2. Alright. And again SP1 has got Dispel, which is one of the most useful positive buffs in the game. Alright. So yep, this was MK11 Raiden for you guys. One of the most incredible diamond cards in the game. Alright. So this was number 15. Let's go to number 14. And at number 14 we have got Circle of Shadow Nightwolf. My god, he is very good card, seriously guys. And his passive is good. You can say it's fine, but yeah, again he's a very good fighter. And the Tomahawk is kind of a snare, and most important thing, the amount of time you stuck the Tomahawk in the opponent's body, he will heal that amount of health. That's some percent of health he keeps draining from the opponent, and whenever you again summon back that Tomahawk from the opponent's body, he will heal. And again, another thing, once you max out many diamond cards in your collection, you are always looking for a fun to play character, and he is that one of the most fun to play character in the game. So much fun, so much entertainment, and he is also a very good card. So I really enjoy playing him. And this video is not about the diamond cards who are good at Fusion Zero. No, this video is about the diamond cards who are very good. Doesn't matter the fusion. Alright, that is why I made top 20 list. Alright, and this video took me so much stuff guys, so make sure to like and subscribe if you really do enjoy. Alright, so this was number 14, and Circle of Shadow Nightwolf, it was out there. And number 13 we have got Strike Force Johnny Cage. Those who play him, they know that how good card he is. His passive is again not that much great, but that doesn't matters all the times, seriously. Alright, So yeah, Strike Force Johnny Case is very good because he has got Power Rain on SP1 and Snare on SP2, and I will show you his gameplay soon. Then you will realize that why I say he is also good. Yes, Power Rain and Snare is useful, but also he is a very good fighter. Look at these moves. These hits straight away on the face can never be, you know, counter attacked by the opponent. This is very easy to chain, and also if you somehow manage to get speed on him, my God, that is just OP. Let me show. There you go. That speed is incredible on Strike Force Johnny Cage. That is just lethal. You cannot avoid him. No way. Especially if you have got block breakers. Strike Force Johnny is crazy with speed. Alright, so this was number 13. Here we go with number 12. At number 12 we have got this crazy boy. Classic Raiden. He is very good. 40% health and 60% power is drained on the tagging, and he counts as a 4 class character: Outworld, Martial Artist, Elder God and Spec Ops. But why he is number 12? Let me justify my words. Because once you max out so many diamond cards, you don't really care about his passive. You have got good characters, you have got good equipments, so yeah, you don't really use his passive which removes 40% health on tagging. So I again think he, being a very good fighter and got this spell on SP1, brings him here at number 12. He cannot be in the top 10 list just because the reason, and in the previous some updates we have got some more cool diamond cards. So yeah, I could not include him in the top 10 list. That is the reason. You can also justify yourself in the comments box. You are always welcome. But yeah, another thing which is sometimes really annoying about the classic Raiden is that his SP2 gives so much power to the opponent. That can be sometimes really bad thing about him. Like you do Raiden's SP2 and then the opponent is ready with the SP2 again. So, and he hasn't got any kind of power drain except his tag in attack. So that is why he hasn't got Snare 2. And here we go with number 11 diamond card, Classic Movie Raiden. My God. Only bad thing about him is that they have fixed his combo cancellation in the previous update, I guess. Now you can't do any more combo cancellation with Classic Movie Raiden, which is very bad. I mean, with the combo cancellation technique, he was an incredible diamond card, but still he is good because his passive is incredible. At any fusion, at any kind of battle, even the boss battle or a normal battle, he simply removes like boom, 20% for a boss, and I guess 30% for a normal battle, 30 or yes, 30% for a regular battle. He removes health on his SP2. Alright, so yep, it is very cool. If you have got some power generation on him with 50% reduced power cost on SP2, he can chain his SP2 infinitely many times and back to back removing the 40, 20 or the 30% health of the opponent team. Alright, so this was Classic Movie Raiden at number 11. Now it's time to talk about top 10. And number 10 we have got Strike Force Scorpion. Yes guys, he is again very good. He can be a lifesaver to all the beginners. Alright, and at Fusion X he is again incredible. His passive is cool. Alright, and his SP1 has got stun with a regeneration on SP2, which lasts so long. So he is very cool. Also he can save your KO teammate once, and if that teammate is a Strike Force teammate, you get 2 chances. So that is why he is a very good character and a lifesaver for beginners. That's why he is at number 10 in my list. And if you take a look at his gameplay, his moves, combos, he sometimes looks like unbeatable. He cannot get hit, cannot mess up. How slowly he fights, but how effectively he hits, that is incredible. So that is why I always keep him in my top diamond list, and today he belongs to number 10 in my top 20. I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments, guys. And let me again remind you that this video took me 3 days to record and edit. Make sure you hit the like button. And it's time to talk about the number 9 character. At number 9 we have got Classic Rain. My God, he is the favorite character of most of the players in the game. You all know he is the only man who can do the team soak without any gear. Until you don't have Divine Argus Cloth at Fusion X, you cannot guarantee the team soak without Classic Rain. So he's one of the most useful diamond cards in the game. And team soak is a strategy which gives the team damage. So that is very useful. Again, the power generation boost which he gets upon applying any kind of debuff on the opponent is OP. he get that 7 times stacks. Alright, that is crazy. Also, each time you apply any debuff to the opponent affected by soak, that debuff can be a team debuff with a 75% chance of that. There you go. Now I have got 3 power generation boost stacks, and which is crazy. And now we will take a look at the power generation. My god, he is incredible, and that victory stance from him is even more crazy. So I personally like him a lot. Alright, so this was number 9. It's time to talk about number 8. At number 8, we have got one of my favorite diamond cards, Injustice to Raiden. Even in a boss battle or in a normal battle, he is crazy. And the snares which he provide you back to back snares with the help of weak points attack is useful in any battle, especially in a boss battle where you don't want your opponent bosses to escape. And his combo and special attacks deal 20% of the damage to the whole team, and if you are going with him in the team soak strategy, he can simply melt the opponents, and he's a way better fighter, I guess, as comparatively to classic Raiden. So that is why he is at number 8. Also, he keeps draining the opponent's power, so and he has got snare on sp2, which is again very useful, and I really like playing with him. He is very fast and so much fun to play, and those snares can never be matched. Alright guys, so this was Injustice to Raiden for you at number 8. And it's time to talk about the character which comes at number 7, and no surprise that we have got MK Scorpion at number 7. My god, I have no words to explain this guy. He is incredible. His passive is crazy. He can literally get to another life if you somehow manage to do 2 or 3 SP2 from him. And SP2 is grapple, which is cripple. SP1 is snare, very useful. And each time he gets fire vitality he gets shield, which is again very useful. He also gets some damage boost with the amount of fire vitality bars you get. Also, he is a very good support for the martial artist teammates, and I really love playing with him. So again, as I told you, once you max out so many diamond cards, you are always looking for a fun to play character. He's very fun to play. He's a very good fighter. If you take a look at his gameplay, you will see how effective his moves are, and he's just incredible. And with the speed on, my god, he's even more crazy. And his sp2 is one of the most crazy sp2 in the game, which I love a lot. There you go, and boom. So that is crazy, seriously guys, that is just crazy. I really love playing MK1 Scorpion. Alright guys, so this was it for at number 7, MK1 Scorpion. And here we go with a character which comes at number 6. And at number 6, we have got classic Liu Kang. Yes guys, he's one of the most favorite diamond cards among the MK Mobile community. Many people like him, and the reason is that how good he is. But most of the people will ask him why he is number 6, he must be number 3, number 1. Let me explain you again. His passive of applying cripple on tagging for all the teammates sometimes doesn't feels really useful once you have so many diamond cards maxed out. Yes, he can heal from fire. He is immune to all negative dots. He has got stun and team fire on his sp2. He can heal with his sp1, so he is very 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 useful diamond card. But yes, he still belongs to number 6 in my list because there are many other diamond cards who can be good from comparatively to him. Don't there is no reason to give me hate in the comments. That is just my opinion. You can share your in the comments. Alright, so this is classic Liu Kang for you guys at number 6, who can be a crazy diamond cards. His passive is again very useful, and there is no need to worry about the damage opponent giving you. You can simply do his sp1 back to back and heal from that. He is again immune to all the other negative dots. He is not immune to fire because he can heal from fire. Alright, so this was classic Liu Kang for you at number 6. At number 5, we have got, my god, finally MK1 Kenshi is here guys. And I really appreciate this card, which who has been newly added in the game in some previous updates. And the best thing about him is his spectral attack. You do one spectral attack at Fusion X with Fusion X MK1 can see with some tower gears, he can do literally 1 million damage. I have tested him. He can do 700 800,000 damage, and once you do one spectral attack you will get a free SP2 because he keeps generating power with that, with those hits. So you do some 700 800,000 damage on spectral attack, and then you again boom do the SP2 and about 1 million damage in SP2. So that is why in this way you can simply chain his SP2 with his spectral attack, and he can be a simply a boss killer in any kind of battle. So that is why I love playing him, and he's a very fun to play card. He's so good fighter, and that speed on Espion is again crazy, and one of the coolest brutality in the game, don't forget. So yeah, that is why he is in the top 5 list in my opinion, MK1 Kenshi. And one more thing, that whenever he kills the opponent, that next tagged in opponent will be completely zero from his power generation. So that is again very useful. And at number 4 we have got MK1 Shengshung. This character is very useful, guys. A lot has changed, so yeah, I have completely designed the new list. The new characters have also been added here, and the elixirs which MK1 Shengshung has got are just incredibly useful. And you all know that his stun elixir can also stun the combat cup Sonya, who is immune to the stun, and his power drain elixir can also power drain MK11 Raiden, who is immune to power drain. So very very useful card, guys. And if you talk about his fighting skills and special attacks, that is just outstanding. His Snare on SP1 and incurability on SP2 is outstanding. He is very fast to play, but yeah, his special attacks and combo enders are very long, which I don't really care. He is a very 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 good card, and that is why he belongs to be there at number 4 in my top 20 list. And now if we take a look at his gameplay, he has got a very solid tag in and tag out attack, which is again very useful. And once you have him at Fusion X, that tag in and tag out attack can do incredible amount of damage. And here I will show you a long gameplay of MK1 Shengshung. Here you can see he's just Fusion 0 with 19,000 health, and the opponents are enraged with Fusion X, outward team. So let me show you that how destroying he can be, how good he can be. There you go with the SP2, and the Fusion X Baraka with enrage modifier is about to die. And yeah, I forgot to explain the meat. This meat is incredible, guys. And if you luckily got a good opponent, you can convert them into meat, and that meat can be really useful for you. There you go with the power drain. And the best thing is about the meat is that the amount of attack and the health depends upon the opponent, not on yours. So yeah, he can simply steal the opponent's attack and everything, and boom, there you go with the stun elixir. And that stun lasts for 3 to 4 seconds, which is again crazy. And my god, and each time if you keep chaining his SP2, you can get ready with another elixir as soon as possible. Alright, there you go. Completely power drained the opponent. Kitana was full with 2 bars of power, and he completely power drained her. There you go, Fusion X gold team with enrage modifier, and MK1 Shengshung at Fusion 0 completely destroying it. So that is why there is no discussion, no controversy that why he is number 4 in my top 20 lists, and he's called MK1 Shengshung. Alright, so now it's time to talk about top 3 diamond cards. My god, this is crazy. So at number 3, okay, this can be a little bit controversial. I took so long to decide this, but here we go with number 3. And at number 3 we have got, my god, MK11 Liubo is there, guys, in my list. The best thing about him is that you don't really need to rely on the block breakers. You can use one additional equipment, and if you have some support character in your team, you can use just rock and bowling stones on him, and then he can simply dominate, because the concussion effects he applies on the opponent gives him 1% block breaker for each concussion effect, and 35% block breaker on his special attacks is from his passive. And the support which he provides to all the MK11 teammates from his passive is again crazy. On tagging for 15 seconds, all the special attacks are sneak attacks and he is immune to blind. So he is a boon for beginners and any kind of character if you are fighting in a hard battle, especially against the assassin teams and nightmare Jason warriors. And there is no way I can explain in words that how good fighter he is, how good special attacks he has got, and on one tagging he can literally steal 1 or 2 bars of power from the opponent. And I just love playing with him. I can't get bored playing MK11 Liu Kang, so that is why he deserves to be at number 3 in my list. And at number 2, my god, you won't believe who is there. It is Darkest Night Noob Cyborg, guys. There is so much to explain about him. And the best thing which I like about him is that he cancels all the tagging attacks from the opponents. You don't never ever need to worry about the Cabal's tagging attack or the X-ray which he is about to do whenever you kill the MK11 teammates with MK11 Cabal, or Black Dragon teammates with Black Dragon Cabal. Those X-rays are very annoying. Most of the times you fail to, block them. But if you have Darkest Night Noob Cybot in your team, you just don't need to worry about that. Also, whenever your Netherrealm teammate receives any fatal blow or special attack from the opponent, he can sacrifice the minion which he creates from his own ability to save you or your teammate with his passive ability. And again, he's a very good fighter. If you played him, you know. I will soon show you his gameplay. And his SP1 has got snare with some so many cool variations on his SP2 with snares, cripples, slow and shield. So I really appreciate the design and the work behind this character. And one more thing, guys, if you achieve 90% plus on his SP1, you also get the death mark from there, which is very useful. My god, there is no way I could keep him anywhere else than number 2. I know many of you guys are still thinking who is number 1, who is number 1. My god, yeah, I know so much is going inside your brain, so much is going on out there. Don't worry, you will soon come to know that. Another good thing, if you get MK11 Liu Kang or any kind of Liu Kang with the champions nunchaku on him, equipped on him with some tower gears, you can just do this. Here you can see tag between Noob Cybot and the minion, and the Liu Kang will keep throwing his fireball, and you will be doing insane amount of damage on the opponent. So yeah, he can be very useful in many of the tricks. And what the hell, this game is stupid, man. What kind of glitch is this, man? This is annoying. Alright guys, just forget about that. It's time to talk about the number 1 character in the game, the boss, the king of MK Mobile. This can be very satisfying, and he's still there. No one can match his skills, no one can match his abilities. He was there and he's still there, and he's called MK11 Scorpion. He is the boss, he is the king of MK Mobile. He was the boss, he is the boss, and I am sure he will be the boss. It is very hard to match his skills, so it will take them long to create any other character, design any other character and introduce them in the game equal to MK11 Scorpion. Not the reason that he applies team fire on tagging and at the start of the match. No, that is not the only reason why he's good, because that cannot be very useful against the bosses. But the reason is that how good his fighting skills are. If you somehow manage to achieve 90% plus on his SP1, you can literally maintain the forever snare without making them snare. Also, you will not need to worry about the opponent's power bars, because he will keep applying back to back cripples on that. So yep, he is just amazing, man. I have no words to explain him. You all know about him, and I'm sure most of you guys will agree with him, he being there at number 1. I will say 90% of you guys will agree with him. So there you go, top 20 diamond list in the game. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. How many of you guys agree with me with this list? Do you want to do any changes in the list? Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. I want so many comments, guys. And let me share one thing with you guys, that this video took me 3 days to record, edit and voiceover and export and upload. 3 days of hard work, and now finally this video is ready, guys. So I want from you that if you really enjoyed watching this video, if you really think this was useful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe the channel, also share this video with your friends who also play MK Mobile. Until then, I hope you really did enjoy. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Until then, this was it from this video. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye bye.